Good evening, guys. Illamixer here with my first game against the Orks. This is battle report number 4 in total for the Word Bearers, and I'm here with, you know him, you love him, it's the Voodoo Ork, playing, surprisingly, the Orks. We're playing mission number 1, so this is aboard a Ork Rock, and if I just take a few steps back so that you can see the layout of the board, we're using the buildings as rooms, and there's about 1,500, 2,000 points worth of Orks deployed on the table, with some conveniently hidden in reserve, should I start doing relatively well, which I can't imagine I'm going to do. And the objective is hunt and kill the war boss. That man right there is worth 50 points in this game. Yep, 50 points to me. So I will be arriving on boarding torpedoes, and if Rob snatches up a D6, let's see if he snatches the first turn.
No.
That's a 1. So that'll be me arriving by boarding torpedoes, and I will see you at the end of my turn 1. See you later, guys. Hi guys, it's the end of turn 1. It's a normal day in my house. Call of Duty is going on in the background, and Orks are dying. It's fantastic. So, I'll run you through what I did. Ta-da! We had Lorgar and one tactical squad arrive down in this bottom corner. We had a tactical squad arrive smack bang in the middle, as well as one of my strategic assets, which is the lovely, lovely flamethrower cannon, which unfortunately scattered. So rather landing smack in the middle of Grots and hole formerly known as Orks, it's in corner. And then we had the Terminators and Argyle, who I bought with the points from my last game. He's badass, by the way. Arrive in this small corridor here. So, what did I do? Argyle and the Terminators moved up, shot into the hole formerly known as Knobs, when there were Knobs, and then the Assault Marines charged in. I dealt 7 wounds, Rob dealt 4 back to me. I won combat, he failed his leadership test, and Argyle chased them down and killed them. Hooray! Booyah. Over here, tactical squad fired their bolt pistols and flamethrower and plasma pistol on the sergeant, who has had, which by the way he has had since the first game, and this is the first shot I've ever remembered to fire as plasma shots, into the hole formerly known as Orks, killed 5, then charged in and killed 6, and because the squad was under half strength, they were forced to take a leadership test, failed their leadership tests, and they ran them down. Hooray! So that's 10 points for me already. Down here, this tactical squad with the newly appointed priest sergeant fired into the squad of Storm Boys and killed 2. Yeah. 2, 3.
There's 3 dead.
3 then. We'll assume 3. But they passed their leadership test and didn't run away. And Lorgar and his honor guard, he didn't chant. He did not chant. But he moved 6 inches and ran an inch. So he's still trying to find his foot, and he's still walking with baby feet. Doesn't quite know how to deal with this combat malarkey. But with the war boss only there, I'm sure he'll learn soon. So that's 2 squads dead. For me, 10 points for me already at the end of turn 1. So it should be, hopefully, a high point scoring game for me. But I get the feeling that the Voodoo Ork it's going to, do some voodoo magic, and the Orks are going to come and kill me hard. So, yeah, I'm scared. And I will see you at the end of Ork turn 1, when I'm sure revenge will be had. See you in a bit, guys. Right, guys, here at the end of Ork turn 1. Rob, start down here. Take us through it.
Okay, so moved up with the Storm Boys, charged into combat. Obviously Matt went first, killed the whole squad pretty much, apart from one who got to do his attacks back. Did he actually do anything to him?
Yes, I think he did.
Well, I can't remember how many he killed, but the important thing is he killed some, but not enough. He needed to run away, but he rolled a double 1, so he's staying.
Yep, important thing to note here, guys, just so you're aware, the Word Bearers, they exchanged the combat tactics special rule for the fearless and counterattack special rules. That's the reason why I was able to get so many attacks back and wipe them out. So fantastic for me.
That was good.
Right,
Yeah.
so if we move up to here.
Okay, so these have just moved into the corridor. They can hear kind of movement over this way. So that's what they've done. That's it, yeah.
So that's the hard boys with
It's just normal orc boys with a weird boy.
orc boys with the weird
Came
boy.
out of the big room, going through the corridors now.
Okay. Captain Warboss.
Yep, so he thinks there's something big and scary over there. So he's started moving over to see what he can do. Apart from the fact the Lorgar's over this way. So he's trying to get away.
Right. And then if we move on to Gretchen number 1.
Okay, so they just charged in. They shot with their grot blasters. Did a couple of wounds to the squad. No, they did 1 wound, didn't they?
1 wound with the grot blasters.
Yeah. And then they all charged in, and they've actually managed to kill quite a few.
Orc boys did a lot of damage in that
Yeah,
combat.
they did indeed. But that just pays to tell, don't let an orc charge.
Yeah, it's true. So I still won combat because of mob rule. The Gretchens are all fearless, so they took an extra wound.
And you got your counter assault again.
And I did get my counter attack there as well. So I think I killed 6.
Yeah, you killed 6 of the grots.
And then the extra 1 died due to fearless. So that's
Yes.
7 of those down. So that's almost a third of that squad. But they'll still fearless. And those tactical marines are probably going to die over the next few turns. Down here, last squad.
Okay, so the grots have come into the corridor, hopefully to back it up like lots of poo in a toilet. So yeah, they're currently gonna end up in combat for quite a long time.
Yeah, I get the feeling Argyll, Talon and the Terminators there might be in combat for a little while. So pretty much I've got my forces split. I've got 2 squads down there, a squad of Hopeless in the middle, and 2 squads down in that corner. So with any luck, I'll be able to finish off that Storm Boy. Some good movement rolls good movement from the Honour Guard down in that far corner, where Rob is pointing, should hopefully bring them into combat next turn. And you'll get to see Lorgar in combat for the first time, and since my first game, in fact. So that's the end of Orc turn 1. We're moving on to Word Bearers turn 2. See you later, guys.